Take The Marriage of Figaro, throw in a little improv jazz, a choreographed number to the Mozart classic. What you get is the union between Berklee College of Music and the Boston Conservatory. They're laughing, thankfully. Two of America's top performing arts colleges, which are merging into one. The prenup, I guess we can call it, between the two parties was signed 8 days ago. The marriage becomes official in June of this year, once all the regulatory paperwork has been approved. Here to tell us what the merger means are Roger Brown, president of Berklee College of Music. Roger, it's great to see you again. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Richard Ortner, president of the Boston Conservatory. Congratulations to you too.
Thank you.
So it's 8 days. Any regrets yet or no?
No regrets. No regrets. We're proud that we got it done. You know, a lot of nonprofits try to pull this off, and we announced that we were exploring it back in June. But we got it done with unanimous approval of both boards, a lot of enthusiasm from students, faculty, and staff. So,
what can you do in the future, once this is consummated, to continue the imagery that you couldn't do before?
Oh my goodness, the list of things that are available newly to both schools is long and robust.
Give me a few.
We think immediately about programming for Berklee's gorgeous second campus in Valencia. We think about putting the Conservatory Orchestra or the Honors Quartet with works of new music into Berklee's recording studios. We also think about providing the kind of dance and movement courses for Berklee students that they don't now have, or the music theaters.
So Roger, what can you do? You're the
have.
big boy here. Many more students, much bigger and down. What can you do with him and his operation you couldn't do before?
well, you mentioned one of them. We've already approved a new hire, which is a new hip-hop dance teacher who will be residing at the conservatory, but also teaching Berklee students. And what an amazing combination. We didn't have a dance program before. Their music theater program is one of the best in the world, maybe the best, certainly in the top 3. Our students are fascinated by musical theater. We have an alum, Alex Lockamore, who's the music director for Hamilton, the hottest theater production in the world. But he didn't get that. He didn't get the kind of training from us he probably could have used. So with the music theater, that's a great combination. Our online school is itching to develop some courses that are built around dance theater.
Is that the largest online music thing? Is that what you told me in the past?
Yeah.
I asked you, when you guys were here in June, when this was just a glimmer in your eyes, or maybe a little bit more than a glimmer.
But
so I know it was.
Yeah.
So I asked you a question, I'll ask you again 6 months in. Was this about survival, or was this about great new opportunity? I mean, obviously times are tough for all schools, we know. Which was it?
Absolutely about opportunity. And we saw each other, again, neighbors by a happy accident of history, doing things that were complementary, not competitive. And we thought, can't we open this entire world to pioneer all of the new forms and new musical activity that we know is waiting in the wings?
You buying the same deal?
Yeah.
Agree with them?
Absolutely. Well, I think it is about not survival, but thriving, doing something that will be absolutely distinctive. Because I think if colleges aren't re-examining what they're doing, they may have challenges.
Fewer faculty, fewer jobs as a result of this? No.
Same number of students, same number of classes we need. So, the faculty are actually going to be in better shape because his faculty will become part of the Berklee collective bargaining agreement. There will be some savings we won't do but one audit, we won't have but one phone system, we won't buy but one subscription to things for our library. But
will any of those there'll still be 2 presidents, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to be clear about that. He looked a little nervous when I asked that question. He was looking at you. But anything in those savings or anything else going to make things more affordable? I mean, this is expensive to go to any institution, yours obviously included. Anything going to help with costs?
We are doing everything we can to moderate cost increases and to, frankly, to look to the future. We've learned a lot about learning in the last 20 years. How we put Berklee's robust online their online abilities to the service of education that is affordable to more of our students. It can't just be about increasing scholarship aid, although both of us have done a lot of that.
Well, let me tell you 3 concrete things we're
Sure.
doing. We have MOOCs, massive open online courses that are free, where you can study music theory and harmony and ear training. And if you come to Berklee and pass out of those courses, you don't have to take them, you don't have to pay for them. Secondly, we have articulation agreements with 3 U.S. community colleges and 19 international partner schools with an average tuition of a little over $9,000 US. So you can do 2 years at those schools and then transfer, which saves you a lot of money. And then finally, the online school, where you can actually get 4 credit NEASC accredited courses, the people who accredit us and Harvard and MIT and Princeton, you can get accredited courses that you can transfer in at 60% less tuition.
That's true. Do you guys like each other?
Yes.
You do, okay. I want to ask you what this means for the larger arts music community here.
Yeah.
Mark Volpe, the managing director of the BSO, was on the radio with us the other day. He was exuberant. I got a text this afternoon. I told somebody in town you're going to be here. He said both leaders have shown real innovative thinking during their time at the helm. I think is going to result in a stronger, more viable institution, better able to weather today's and tomorrow's higher ed challenges. Say hi, both of them. Keith Lockhart. So
great.
What is this? What's this going to mean beyond just for your students? How's this going to benefit this fabulous arts community, Roger?
Well, I think we have a hypothesis that media are converging, and that music is often involved in not only film and television as it's been for a long time, but there's much more of that than ever before, but video games and apps. We even think someday online courses will have scores that we've already done a study that students are more likely to complete an online course if there's actually music. So I think what it means is that we're going to create students who are going to be better equipped to invent the future of music and dance. And
what's going to do for the larger community?
It is absolutely about inventing the future of music, and we're living in a post-genre musical world. You've got rock musicians being commissioned by the Metropolitan Opera, and I'm going to be meeting with the presidents of the remaining U.S. independent conservatories tomorrow in Los Angeles, and you better believe they all wish they had this opportunity.
It's terrific. President?
Okay.
Pleasure.
Nice
President?
to see you.
Thanks so much.
Pleasure. Lots of luck. It's
Okay,
very
good.
exciting
Thanks
for
so
everybody.
much.
Great to see you both.